Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to have a look at how to start calculating the results and see whether my actual person playing the quiz gets any points for the work that they've done. So one of the things that we need to look at is this column here, which is the points column. And the way the points are going to be calculated is by seeing whether the answer they've entered is equal to the answer that we're looking for in the actual answer column itself. So I'm going to look up on HTML and W3 Schools. I'm going to learn a bit about PHP here. And on PHP, I can find that there is something called an if statement. And I will use an if statement to decide whether I've entered in something correctly or not. So here's a nice example of what I've got. And if I just copy this code over, I'm going to then adapt it for my own use in this little bit of code just here. So I'm going to say PHP. And now I've already got the first part to this, the first variable, because my variable for question 1 is up here and it's called Q1. And I'm going to say if Q1 is equal to, and when we do equal to, we always do double equals, equal to London, then I am going to put in here, I'm going to echo out that they have scored 1 point. Now, it's important that you then have a closing brackets, because here this is what we're saying. We're going to output the value of 1, and then we're going to close our statement. So the statement looks like if question 1 equals London, then we're going to output 1 point. So let's try that. And then let's choose London. And we can see that 1 appears there. Now we want to do an else statement, because if they haven't entered London, then we're going to have it say that they have scored 0 points. So we're going to have else, and we're going to have our brackets again. This time we're going to have echo, and we're going to have 0. When we run this now, if we choose Madrid and we submit, we're going to get an answer and a point score of 0, as we can see over here on the screen. So the next thing that we want to do is we also want to have like a running total. So we want to see that they have got how many points they have scored in total. And we start off by making total equal to 0. And what we can do in here is we can do total equals total plus 1. And then outside the table, we could have like a little statement which just says, your score is, and then we can have the total that they've actually scored. It should be a plus, I think. Okay, on the end of the line, and then we'll try that out. So let's give it a go. Might give us an error, that we'll see. All right, let's refresh that. So if we choose London, yeah, we've got a little error. Let's take out that line of code for now. That might be the error that's causing it, and we'll just put a semicolon there. Yeah, there we go. So there's 1 point that's been recorded there. And if we enter in Madrid, we're going to enter in a 0. Okay, so then if we want to have our results shown at the bottom, we can just do, let's do like a final score column, let's do TR here, and then we'll do TD, and we'll do colspan equals 2, and we'll do final score. And then TD, and we'll do colspan equals 2 again. And then we'll put echo the score that they've got. So PHP echo, and then it's going to be total like so. Close the line, close that, and then close the column. So we choose Paris, we get a final score of 0. And if we choose London, then we get a final score of 1. I'm just going to tidy this table up a little bit. Let's just make these equal to more like 60%, and save that and make that equal to 60% as well. Okay, so London, and we score 1 point. And there we go. So that's the buildings of the basic quiz. It's over to you to complete your form now and capture all of this important data.